Greetings everyone, I am Eric Paulson with Your Essential Practice. For today's rune reading is very special. We have a big bonus here for you today. It's Samhain, we have All Saints Day and All Souls Day. So with those 3 days coming up here and starting today, Halloween, which is Samhain for the pagan belief as Samhain for the pagans out there, my fellow pagans. Let's get into this rune reading for this time that we celebrate and honor our lost loved ones, our ancestors, right? We honor the dead during this time. So let's celebrate their lives and get into a rune reading here for them today. A beautiful and blessed Samhain to everyone. Let's cleanse this space energetically with a singing bowl, also simultaneously celebrating and inviting in, being thankful for that uncommon abundance in our lives. And what better uncommon abundance do we have in our lives than lessons from our lost loved ones, or, well, not really even lost, but just passed on loved ones, our ancestors, right? That uncommon abundance, that uncommon wisdom, right, that they share in our lives that affect us still today. So let's cleanse this energetic space with 3 deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. So get ready for Samhain, All Saints Day, All Souls Day, also known as Day of the Dead on November 2nd, La Dia de Muerta. Beautiful holidays. If there's any time to be connected with the spirit world, now is the time. Scorpio season, the veil is thin. We're celebrating the dead. It's beautiful stuff, y'all. So let's get into it, shall we? With today's rune reading. In our past energies, we have this pilgrimage that we've been on. This is the horse rune. This is loyalty. The name of the rune is Ewaz. So this is a trusted energetic source. It could be from a spiritual advisor, a trusted friend, just someone who's proven themselves to you energetically. And this could also mean the divine. You're on a pilgrimage with the divine in the past energies. A divine pilgrimage, right? This could mean that you've actually gone to a holy place to you. Or, yeah, you're getting ready to go to that holy place. Look at this, beautiful energies here. Present energies are in healing the divine masculine. This is the sea, the lake, the flow. The name of the rune is Lagus. Again, it's a divine feminine rune. It can also mean literal dowsing, getting into water work, right? Some very emotionally depth of healing, the prophetic dreams, right? These have been ever so prevalent here recently with the collective. The people that I've been communicating with have all been having these very interesting dreams, and myself included. So really getting into understanding the prophetic dream work. Why are we thinking these things? Why are they affecting us? So what's the hidden meaning here, right? And sometimes the trick is just to not know and to be okay with that, right? So coming up next in the future energies is ice. It's a standstill. This is Isa. This is rigidity, almost a very stubborn, stuck kind of feeling. So we're feeling like we're needing to move forward here. So what better time than now to call on your ancestors, right? For this wonderful opportunity to get unstuck. Maybe you just need to kind of go within, be more stuck and rigid in your spiritual practices, in celebrating the passed on loved ones, right? Our ancestors. So as we celebrate them, we need to kind of not be so distracted by the world around us as we pay our reverence to them, correct? Yeah, look at that. This is a trusted energy, right? A trusted energetic source that we're doing this with. So this rune here is Gibo. This is in the future actions position, the actions taken for the best outcome. And what this literally represents is a gift, spiritual gifts. It could be a partnership of some kind, a friendship, a kinship, someone you're doing this with, or probably a found energy in that meditation for those relatives while we give thanks, right? While we channel, or while we're getting into our spiritual work, right? So this is a beautiful gift and partnership that we're getting into here in the near future. Look at that, you guys. Wow. Fehu, the money rune, right? This is the cattle, wealth, responsibility. That's in our thoughts, feelings, and emotions, right? So this is kind of like a 3D kind of thing, though, too. So it's really making us evaluate how we view wealth, how we view abundance. Is that shifting in your life? Let me know in the comments below. Oh, look at that. I love this for you. Oh my goodness. We have the blank rune. Yeah, and impossible problems. It's all blank. Look. Fill in the blank. Literally. This is also called Odin's rune. It's a rune of knowledge. It's the rune of anything can happen. All right? That is beautiful. So literally it could mean nothing. So for our possible problems, it looks like we're just in this part of gnosis with this pilgrimage, with this trusted energetic source. So maybe what that is the not knowing that we're not supposed to really be getting into, right? We're just coming from a place of gnosis with a G, right? And that is really the trick here, is to know that we know nothing and to just be okay with that. Just go along with the flow, right? Be protective of your energy, though, when you're getting into this spiritual gift of yours. How we're viewing abundance is shifting, right? So the possible problems could mean that there are no possible problems here. Or it could just mean that you need to be more in your faith, right? The possible outcome here is, my gosh, okay, y'all, you can't make this up. This is success. This is justice. This is like a self-sacrifice. This is, the up arrow is like all signs point to go, right? So it could be the fact that when we're doing this, we're in our self-sacrifice and we're getting our justice through this. So when we're celebrating our ancestors, having that attitude of gratitude, right? Being thankful for all the lessons they're teaching us, they have taught us, and they will teach us, right? That's beautiful. You got natural success coming up. The name of this rune is Tiwaz, and that's the god Tyr's rune. And if you're interested in the Norse mythology, I highly suggest you look up the god Tyr, Tyr, and find out more about what this sense of justice means to you. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and get a card of clarity for today's rune reading for Samhain, All Saints Day, and All Souls Day. It's a beautiful 3-day celebration for honoring the dead. Honoring the dead. These are messages straight from divine, straight to your soul, straight to your spirit. So Divine, please, what message of clarity do you have for us today? What message of clarity do you have to offer for Samhain? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Beautiful happiness, y'all. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path, right? Follow that happiness, right? We want to go on that straight and narrow, but is that a happy straight and narrow? Is this a happy way that you're celebrating that partnership and those gifts? Are you looking at abundance in a happy and healthy way? Are you thankful for all of it? Right? Healing those emotions with nothing really to lose. If that doesn't make you happy, I don't know what will, because our goal is to be happy with ourselves and to be thankful for that and to invite more of that in, right? Let's read more about happiness. Again, it says, I am aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. Before incarnating, your soul created a blueprint for you to follow in this physical dimension. The easiest way to chart this path is to follow your bliss. Life is full of choices and opportunities. Spirit, in its infinite wisdom, has given you the emotion of happiness to guide you. The signposts are always there, but you have to acknowledge them and have the courage to follow them. As you look at this card, do you feel that you are living a life of happiness? In what areas is it lacking? It may be time to be truthful with your soul self. Listen to its language and intuit if there is something or a scenario holding you back from experiencing complete happiness. Even though it may be painful to admit, you need to be completely truthful. Right? Be firm, be rigid, be narrow, like when you're addressing this. Now is a great time to get into that spiritual gift of yours. What kind of response did you have when I asked those questions about happiness? Follow that. Be mindful of how happiness will affect every aspect of your life on your path. Also, intuit if there is someone else in your life who needs to be brought into awareness of this happiness, right? That pilgrimage, that partnership, this discipline, right? This is important to recognize as well. Others will want to learn from you. Whether you like to admit it or not, you can be their teacher. I know, y'all, I like to call myself a teacher as well, but I'll tell you what, a lot of students that I have, a lot of people that I talk to that would rather put my experience up on this pedestal, of more than or less than, I'll tell you what, it's those people that I end up learning the most from. Right? Because when we're reflecting on how we give guidance, we also know that that mirror is reflecting back on us, right? And it helps us to improve our lives. When you are filled with love and compassion, not only do you bring happiness into your life, but you lead others by example. Be the light. All right, let's get a card of clarification from the fairies. Fairies, what sort of message of clarification do you have for the collective today for Samhain? Oh, look at that. Okay. Thank you. Y'all, and this is very direct. It says, walk away, leave the unhealthy situation, and enjoy the new doors that open as a result. Some of you are walking away from some other energies. Some of you are turning over a new leaf, literally, physically, emotionally, turning over that new leaf, getting into your spiritual gifts, your other partnerships. You're still on this pilgrimage, right? How we view things how we view abundance is shifting. We really have nothing to lose here because we're in our discipline, we're in our self-sacrifice, and we celebrate that natural success while we walk away from what doesn't serve our highest needs. Yeah, I have a video that was one of my earliest uploads that is a cord cutting sort of declaration of sovereignty, which really helps with this walking away type of energy. I'll put a link in the description for that video here today for this card. Now let's read a little bit more about walking away. Again, it says, leave the unhealthy situation and enjoy the new doors that open as a result. It's safe for you to make your desired change. You've been wanting to do so, but have hesitated out of fears about what the future holds and how people will react to your decision. This card validates that it really is time to leave. You'll be happier and healthier as a result. Ask the fairies to smooth the path of your transition and lend the necessary support. The sooner you make this change, the sooner you'll experience the bliss that your future has in store for you. A lot of people are walking away from unhealthy paradigms, unhealthy situations, unhealthy households, jobs, right? It's a beautiful time to get into that and get into your spiritual work. Follow your guidance. Follow the wisdom of your ancestors. Get into your meditation and ask your ancestors what that is that they can help you out with as well. Additional meanings for this card are to be assertive and tell someone your true feelings. Be assertive and tell someone your true feelings. This could also mean that you're walking away from being closed off, from being rigid, from being unsure of yourself. You're walking away and shifting, right? Another meaning is make a commitment to yourself and vow to keep it, right? So walk away is basically change here. Or start planning now so you're able to leave, such as calling a support group, updating your resume, or squirreling away money. Finally, go for a healthful and vigorous walk, and do that many times. Healthful and vigorous walks, literally walk, right? So it could mean several things. We're literally walking, we're figuratively walking, we're metaphorically walking, right? Walk away from what doesn't serve your highest happiness, your soul enriching, ancestor fed, beautiful, divine, feminine healing work in your disciplines and your self-sacrifice, right? Don't make yourself a martyr. This is a warning to not make yourself a martyr. Be on this pilgrimage in a humble way, right? Let's get a chakra token for today's practice for Samhain. I love Samhain, y'all. I just don't celebrate it like a lot of other people do. I don't do the whole candy and all that. It's more spiritual for me. All right. So, this is the throat chakra. So for the throat chakra, a lot of it is just simply saying, like in the mirror, I am free, I am happy, I am walking away. Get into your affirmations that will also heal your throat chakra. All right, and the solfeggio frequency for the throat chakra is 741 hertz, that's 741, and it's located at the center of your neck, and it is your expression center. If you're someone who is shy, has difficulty expressing themselves, or is arrogant, then you're showing signs of a blocked throat chakra, right? This will help you walk away. This will help you declare your happiness. Listen to your solfeggio frequency to 471 hertz. That's, 741 hertz. 741 to achieve your balance. Once you've opened your throat chakra, you'll speak your truth, express yourself clearly, and listen to your intuition. The throat chakra mudra is pretty simple. And incidentally, the sound for it is hum, H-A-M. We're folding in all of our fingers. Remember here's the church, here's the steeple, open the doors and see all the people, right? All right, so anyway, this is, we're folding all those fingers in, and we are locking the thumb and forefingers together. So if somebody were to pull that, right, you can't separate it. But we're just folding all those in, right? Holding that in front of our throat, thinking of that beautiful blue light coming around our throat chakra, the white blue light of healing, right? Going through our whole body as we chant hum, H-A-M, while listening to the 741 hertz solfeggio frequency. That's great, y'all. I mean, walking away, finding happiness, it's all about that, right? And being thankful for those who have come before us. Thank your ancestors for all the lessons. Rely on their wisdom during this Samhain, All Saints Day, and All Souls Day coming up. I'll take a little bit of a break. I'll be back here in the next few days for another rune reading for you. If you'd like a rune reading from yours truly, please message me at youressentialpractice@gmail.com. Again, that mudra is starting off with the hand position like so, and we're putting in all the fingers, right? And we're folding those in, right? And then the thumb and the the index finger form that bond where they're linked together and unbreakable. Put this right in front of your throat. This kind of looks like the larynx to our, if you ever looked at the anatomy photo of the larynx, it's pretty interesting, right? A lot of magical things happen there. So this will help enforce your intuition, declare your sovereignty, really be able to find your truth. Really? Yes, really. 741 hertz, hum, H-A-M, that beautiful blue light, that blue-white light coming through, emanating from the throat chakra and permeating every bit of our body. 741, hum, H-A-M. Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant Samhain, All Saints Day, and All Souls Day.